Bei Diskussionen. Ein Kommentar ist raus. Oh, jetzt ist live.
Bei mir tut sich nichts.
Children of Arkham heißt die zweite Episode.
Bei mir tut sich nichts.
Ich hab sogar Push-Benachrichtigungen auf dem Handy bekommen.
Yay.
Finde ich gut.
Jetzt sehe ich was. Bei mir tut sich nichts.
Ich hab sogar...
Hallo?
Hallo.
Hallo?
Ich hab schon gedacht, ey. Wow, lösch dich. Löschung einleiten. Immerhin besser, was der Laden macht, ne?
Schon mal ein Dislike da lassen und wenn es gut wird, kann ich immer noch liken.
Ja, das ist richtig.
Das ist weird, dass wir uns 10-mal
Revolution
hören.
is knocking on Gotham's door.
Hört sich jeder auch
When
10-mal?
this whole thing starts, make sure you're
Logisch.
on the right side.
Großartig.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
Ja, der hatte ich outplayed letztes Mal.
This is
Kann
Selina.
man so sehen, kann man auch anders sehen.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes
Stimmt, du hast ihn ja
are the
richtig
biggest gangsters in
hängen
Gotham.
lassen, Leute.
Bist du heute richtig on point? Wenn morgen solche Sprüche kommen, dann... Oh shit. Jetzt geht's los.
You don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
Gute alte Crime Alley.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
No, Alfred.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Alfred ist bester Mann.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. Maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Geil, da wieder Detective spielen. Das kann ich so gut.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father
That's
pleading.
lame.
Also
You don't
bisher
have to do
brennt der
this.
Baum noch nicht, muss ich sagen.
And the gunfires.
And after that?
Letztes Mal recht schnell.
Das kann halt immer
There
Schlag auf
are
Schlag kommen, ne?
considerable gaps in that recollection.
Aber bisher bin ich eigentlich zufrieden. Habe ich
Maybe.
nichts falsch gemacht.
Do I really want to know?
Machen.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Don't Falcone. He's making a mistake.
RIP, RIP.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh shit. Da schau her, habe ich wieder ein Rätsel gelöst. Hab wie Simon und Sam Stone keinen gemacht, hab wegen an die Wände mit Graffiti geschaut und konnte mich an die Vergangenheit erinnern.
Wow, der Seitenhieb.
Ja, muss ja auch mal sein.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh shit.
Well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
Sorry, Harvey, I was going to tell you.
Tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say,
Yeah,
you know, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have
Muss
him.
ich auch mal selber
Yeah.
loben.
It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Jetzt habe ich auch noch eine Zeugenbefragung, ja. Bin ich auch richtig stark drin. Da war ich in LA Noir schon gut.
Das glaube ich dir ehrlich gesagt nicht.
Klar.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Warum ist der so verletzt? Ich hab den doch gar nicht zusammengeschlagen.
Oh.
Jetzt mal real, ich hab den doch nur da an dem Ding aufgehängt.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that.
Tut der bestimmt auch weh.
But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole file, wouldn't it?
Ja, wenn er das ja hier so auf einer
If
alten
they'd have put an
Intensivstation liegt.
old dog down forever.
Ja, du unterschätzt halt deine
Cause you'd
Kräfte.
never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Okay, ich sag mal so, ist wahrscheinlich nicht so gelaufen, wie ich jetzt gedacht habe.
The bastard had to die.
Passiert halt, ne?
Hands in the air!
Ich will's nicht schön reden.
Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No
War
one gets
komplett
in or out!
auffällig, dass du die komplett gebrochen ist.
Das ist eigentlich richtig, das war eigentlich dumm, oder? Dass ich einfach so einen Polizisten nicht waffnen kann. Scheiße. Das ist ein guter Punkt.
shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything.
Okay, dann machen wir mal Zeugenbefragung 2, ne? Vielleicht läuft's ja besser.
Ja, vielleicht stimmt das mal keine.
Es passiert halt.
Falcone's been murdered.
Das ist für den Besten passiert.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course.
Nice.
I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God.
Oh, ich hätte zappeln lassen und nichts gesagt.
I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you remember, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt.
Okay, das war der klassische Scarecrow.
There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off.
No.
And all I knew was that I had to stop
Poison,
that.
no?
I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shoulda, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Okay, vielleicht doch nicht Scarecrow.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Mein Fehler.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Ja.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor.
Wahrscheinlich noch bessere Forensiker wie die.
Whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Ich lass mich nicht erpressen. Ich lass viel mit mir machen, aber ich lass mich nicht
You're
erpressen.
fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Ja, ganz neue Töne.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Ich lass vieles mit mir machen, ne? Aber pressen lasse ich mich nicht.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's
Wann haben wir jetzt
bloodstream.
morgen gesagt?
Throw that up on the monitor.
Ja.
Halt, wenn Simon
Fängt
und
der
Lederhose
nächste an.
ankommen.
Scan on Montoya.
Ah, Lederhose.
Similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's
Also
ironic
abends
that
dann.
Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with
Okay,
his
dann.
chemicals.
Bis morgen, Jungs.
Who'd have guessed
Macht's
that's
gut.
how he'd meet his maker?
Das war nur ein Witz, ne? Also.
Prone in his sick bed,
Bis morgen Abend.
surrounded by
Okay.
police who were ordered to protect him.
Ciao, ciao.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should
Alfred
act
wieder mit
as all
seinen
three.
Weisheiten, finde ich gut.
I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Oh, jetzt kommen meine Chemiekenntnisse, pass auf.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals.
Okay.
The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Okay.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Gut, Chemiekenntnisse waren jetzt nicht so wichtig.
Unerwartet.
Nice, jetzt kann ich ein bisschen Drohnen losschicken, sehr cool.
Drogen?
Eine Drohne. Manche kann ich auch in die Schanze lenken.
Bitte mach's.
So.
Find her now! Send a strong message.
Okay.
Bring me her head.
Pause.
There you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Ja, dann klar. Ha, schau mal, was ich für ein Detective finde.
The Skyline Club.
Hat ein bisschen Hightech zu viel, gebe ich zu,
Didn't
aber...
even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Oh shit.
Come on, I know there's gonna be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Oh shit.
You lot.
Jetzt kommen meine Dishonored Skills, meine Sneak Skills.
Kacke.
Where is it?
Ja, halt bitte auf.
Das war jetzt nicht ganz so sneaky, aber...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many.
Hallo?
Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through?
Batman.
We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Das Telltale
You're going to attack the mayor? That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not. Mayor Hill's role has been decided. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
Ja, ich sag mit dem Farben PUBG.
What do you want?
Viel Erfolg, viel Spaß.
She didn't make good on it.
Yes.
User left your channel.
So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with.
Alles klar, Faustkampf auf Leben und Tod.
Selina.
Yes, oh, beautiful name.
Hab ich unter Kontrolle. Komm mal auf die Beine. Das Ding ist schon beweglicher wie der. Das muss ich nutzen.
gonna have to try harder than this.
Das ist sehr schlecht.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Bau NSA. Können alle downtracken. Nice. Schön in der Bar. Nicht runtergeranzte Bar. Obwohl geht eigentlich.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here?
Ich mal richtig geile Musik auflegen, pass auf.
Oh, tunes for drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
Dann noch, bestellen wir uns halt mal eins. Ne?
You lost?
Oh.
Because I don't have time for tourists.
Immer Alkohol trinken.
Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Do you know Selina Kyle? There are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes?
Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
He didn't seem to mind the company. But whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit.
Der Pinguin.
You've got to
Ist
be
aber auch ein
kidding
sehr, sehr
me.
gefährlicher Name, ne?
You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think. You don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
a good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selina.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl.
Okay, ich muss mich wieder
Harvey
von
knows that.
rauslaufen.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
Wow, alles klar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Alles klar. Zeig ich denen mal das Tag-Team geht ab.
Not done yet.
Okay, das ist nice.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to them.
Ja, das ist nice. Richtig nice. Alles klar.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy. Come on, this way.
Quick, check the alleyway!
You see anything?
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Oh shit.
Let's get out of here. I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait.
Du schaffst es in jedem Spiel nicht zu verhuren.
Yes or no? Will you help me stop?
Oder zumindest es zu versuchen.
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Wow, hat
Pretty
nichts
good
damit zu
reason to
tun.
say yes.
Halt Catwoman, ne? Kannst du denn Nein sagen?
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Jetzt kommt die Randommühle zum Einsatz wahrscheinlich.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Boah, ganz ehrlich. Da war als Batman auftauchen, ist glaube ich ein bisschen affig, oder?
Das hat man die Eier zeigen, ne?
Ja, aber kommt das nicht ein bisschen, wenn der da hingeht und dann irgendwie, ja, was ist mit Bruce Wayne und was weiß ich, das kommt ein bisschen, weiß nicht, ein bisschen obvious.
Denkst du nicht, den Punkt haben wir schon lange überschritten?
Nee. Bisher gibt es nur zwei Personen, die wissen, dass ich Batman bin.
Und der Rest der Welt vermutet es, weil du dich so aufführst.
Nee, das ist Alfred und Catwoman. Und der Rest, die vermuten gar nichts.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Auf der anderen Seite, ja, nee, das passt glaube ich schon so. Als Batman dahin gehen ist glaube ich affig.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
You're really telling me that Bruce Wayne needs an appointment?
But the mayor...
We'll be fine. And if he fires, you just come to work for me. Deal?
Bruce Wayne?
Mal wieder raushängen lassen, ey.
Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
You know, I'd actually hoped I'd never have to meet you in person.
Then you made a mistake bursting in here. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A soft boy like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
You're working with Oswald Cobblepot and his thugs.
Working with them? They're a bigger threat to order than those masked freaks. I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
Even if that's true, it's no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's motives. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Well, you dropped on your head. When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I know exactly who I'm talking to. I'm the man who'd throw you over this rail without a second thought, and my lawyers make this whole thing disappear before you hit the ground.
If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
Stay away from the debate. It's not safe.
Miss my chance to humiliate Dent. It'll take more than Cobblepot to keep me away.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Ich muss mal wieder den Tag retten. Jetzt muss ich die Debatte retten.
Befürchtet.
Keiner will auf mich hören. Ist die Rettermühle endlich mal fertig?
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To be honest, Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way. But I suppose no good can come from wallowing. The city needs you now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Okay.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out.
but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
No, Batman! Ich mal wieder zur Rettung, ja. Wenn die Scheiße am Dampfen ist, komme ich halt.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually.
This is Fox.
Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly...
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to
get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
my advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not a very...
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Forget your campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I
am, it is still my primary concern.
Listen, I hate to push you,
but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
Wow, immer die
I hope you
Anspielungen.
can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Harvey!
Nice, Gordon. Einfach mal die Polizeistürme auf dem Dach.
Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
Hero is a lofty title.
Ja, das bin
I
halt
hope
ich,
I
ne?
live up to it.
Could be tonight's the night to prove it.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
Hi.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things
Oh,
anymore.
die ist immer so frech.
Unless it's on request.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
Alles klar, muss ich halt mal wieder das Ding ausräumen.
Seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District.
Ich sag mal, es sieht nicht gut aus, aber ich kann aufräumen.
Mach gehört. Mach's nicht.
Das hat gut geklappt.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Ladies and gents, as you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages?
Nee, sind nicht.
I don't like their chances.
Die Maske schaut kacke aus.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Okay, das ist immer nice.
Sounds fun.
Okay.
Questions? Ask them questions.
Mr. Dent, the subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
Das? Ich hab einen Plan, ich weiß nicht, ob er gut ist, aber ich hab einen Plan. Dann spring ich zu dem davor. Hier sind die Leute. Oh, ich bin mit zufrieden.
Boah, ich hab's nicht gesehen, Spoiler.
Plan ist gut. Jetzt kommt nur drauf, dass ich die richtige Execution habe.
Plan ist scheiße.
Das war ein das war gut.
Ganz ehrlich, der Plan war richtig schlecht.
Nee.
Nur die 2 Blood Armor am feinsten.
Ich hab die beiden, die in der Nähe waren, habe ich ausgenommen und der wo weit weg war, habe ich keinen Moment gemacht.
Der an der Tür hätte ich einfach von Haufen schießen können, wenn du kein Blood Armor gehabt hättest.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Ich hab halt Bulletproof Armor, also das nicht machen
Brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade.
Gut, jetzt wissen wir, woher der Name von der Episode kommt, würde ich sagen.
Root in your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence. Tonight, we show you the truth.
This is spiraling out of control. They have no idea about the man behind the mask.
Whoever it is, they're smart. Let someone else get their hands dirty.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Boah, machen die jetzt einen Faustkampf auf Leben und Tod? Dann wahrscheinlich Harvey gewinnen, der ist ein bisschen breiter.
Show Gotham your true self. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Really want to hear what I think? Gotham is flawed. Sure. Let's say it isn't. Its flaws make it beautiful.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
It is not to save the city.
Okay, alles klar. Calling, dass das Ding einkrachen wird.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men's fortunes are built on corpses. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away from what you don't want to see. Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
Dad.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Okay, alles klar. Ich kenne mich zwar nicht aus, aber ich würde sagen, es ist ein bisschen drastisch.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Polizei macht alles kaputt.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Oh shit.
No, please, I made a man.
You could never.
That was Wayne, not me.
Hey, ich hab keine Tasten.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
That won't bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
You won't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent!
Das läuft gerade nicht so gerne.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Matrix.
Okay, das ist schade.
Und wieder probiert das nicht. Das war die schwächste Entscheidung.
Hold your fire, damn it!
Ich sag mal, es war halt obvious, dass das eigentlich... dass du das halt eh nicht verhindern kannst.
Du kannst das reden, wie du das willst.
Also wir wissen ja beide, dass Harvey Dent Two-Face ist, das heißt, du kannst es ja eh nicht verhindern.
Es geht halt ums Prinzip, ne? Bro for Ho.
Nee, es geht da rum. Ja, haben wir ja gemacht. Nee. Ja, das hat das Prinzip halt.
Ja, okay.
Du musst doch, wenn du mit einem eine Operation machst, du musst auch auf deinen Partner aufpassen.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
He won't be the same after this.
Es war halt auch zeitlich begrenzt, ich konnte halt nicht so lange nachdenken.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public. Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Ist klar.
Oh, ist die Episode schon vorbei?
Also ich sag mal... Ja, macht als Batman gehen, macht ja auch keinen Sinn, ganz ehrlich. Da als Batman zu gehen, ich weiß nicht.
Ja, die komplette Mehrheit ist ja auch als Bruce gegangen.
Naja, also ich finde schon, das ist so... 55, ja gut, 47 Zahl wird das schon einigermaßen ausgeglichen. Okay. Das ist halt auch das... Das Ding ist halt, mich würde halt, tatsächlich weiß ich das nicht,
Weißt, vor allem du rennst immer rum. Metagaming technisch und da ist das Game, wo du halt Metagaming alles vernachlässigst.
Was heißt Metagame? Also,
Ja,
also was meinst du genau?
Halt so Sachen, so, wir wissen ja alle, dass das Two-Face ist.
Ja, das ist richtig. Das Problem ist aber, nee, aber was ich mir halt, also klar, in dem Moment, ich weiß tatsächlich echt nicht, was so eine In-Character-Batman-Entscheidung gewesen wäre. Also, wenn wirklich so Batman In-Character gespielt hättest. Aber wahrscheinlich hätte es schon eher Harvey, glaube ich, gerettet, glaube ich. Das Ding ist aber halt nur, dass ich weiß halt wirklich nicht, was passiert, wenn du zum Beispiel dich für Harvey entscheidest. So. Das Problem ist, er kriegt jetzt diesen Ding oben drauf.
Aber wäre es nicht clever gewesen, das zu probieren, wenn du dich für den entscheidest, wenn du es eh zum zweiten Mal spielst?
Das Ding ist halt, ich glaube, ja, also das habe ich nur gehört, dass das halt ziemlich scheiße sein soll, weil, es ist halt ein Telltale-Game so und du hast halt keine Branches, also das heißt...
Das kann echt ziemlich scheiße sein, es ist ein Telltale-Game.
Nein, aber das Ding ist, du hast halt keine Branches, so. Du kannst halt nicht sagen, okay, du hast irgendwie so einen Puff, wo er böse wird und einen Puff, wo er halt nicht böse wird. So, und ich weiß halt nicht, du kannst halt im Endeffekt, wirst du halt, ich gehe stark von aus, halt nicht verhindern können, dass er halt zu Two-Face wird, dass er böse wird. So, und dann finde ich es halt affig, wenn der dann zum Beispiel mit halt normal rumläuft, ja. Wenn er eh zu Two-Face wird, dann soll er auch ausschauen wie Two-Face. Verstehst du, was ich meine?
Ich verstehe genau, was du meinst.
Klar, das ist dann halt wieder Metagaming, aber das Problem ist, ich finde es halt für die Batman-Serie halt schwierig und ich weiß halt auch nicht. Ich meine, das ist ja auch dann ein Spielstand für Season 2, weil Season 2 habe ich ja auch noch nicht großartig und du importierst...
Ich dachte, das hast du auch schon gespielt.
Ja, die erste Episode nur.
So.
Aber nur die erste Episode, aber es sind ja 3 Hausen, also 2 habe ich noch nicht gespielt und dann kommen ja auch noch 2 raus. Und gut, das war ja nicht, ich weiß jetzt nicht in Episode 1 von der zweiten Staffel, hast du Harvey Dent nicht, aber ich weiß halt nicht, ob der dann halt nicht wiederkommt und ich weiß halt nicht, ich fände es halt im Game schon insgesamt, klar, das ist dann wieder Metagaming, ja, aber fände ich es halt schon blöd, wenn du halt nicht Two-Face hast, also wenn du halt irgendwie einen Harvey Dent hast, der halt böse ist, aber halt irgendwie nicht Two-Face ist oder so, verstehst? Das ist halt irgendwie,
ja,
ich weiß nicht.
Aber ich finde es halt, aber dann ist es halt eine richtig schlechte Entscheidung, Telltale-mäßig.
Also ich finde auch, dass es also ich finde auch, dass das Ingame mit die schlechteste Entscheidung ist, weil eigentlich grundsätzlich, wenn du wirklich in Character spielst, gehe ich von aus, wird er halt, bei Catwoman ist halt capable, ja, also der musst du nicht helfen, die kann sich selber verteidigen. So, also es gibt erstmal allein da schon keinen Grund, dass du der unbedingt helfen musst und auf der anderen Seite hast du halt irgendwie einen unschuldigen Zivilisten, keine Ahnung, Batman, ich glaube nicht mal, dass Catwoman will, dass du ihr hilfst, so. Das ist halt das Ding auch. Deshalb rein in Charakter wäre, glaube ich, schon, wenn das jetzt eine Serie oder ein Film gewesen wäre, dann wäre wahrscheinlich eher die Minderheitsentscheidung halt die richtige gewesen. Aber ich finde die Entscheidung, die halt richtig gewesen wäre, glaube ich, storytechnisch am schlechtesten. Also schlechter. Aber, ja. Schwer. Ja. Schau mal.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
No more hiding. Not for anyone.
But don't worry. Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him.
Bruce! Bruce!